Hey guys, it's Car Guy 11. I'm in the 2025 Mazda CX-5 Turbo S Premium Plus, which is a long name for the top model of the CX-90, the fully loaded model. And I was actually in this vehicle last year as a 2024, and overall I really liked it, but I did have some issues with certain items. So today we're going to go through those items and see if they fixed it for 2025. If you want a full review, I will put a link below to the 2024. Much of the vehicle is the same, but we're going to talk about those things that I didn't like on the 24. So stay tuned. All right, let's set off on a drive in this 2025 model. And this is the machine gray with tan interior. Very nice inside and out. Again, this is the fully loaded model, and it is the inline turbo 6-cylinder engine, 3.3 liter, 340 horsepower, 369 pound-feet of torque. It is a mild hybrid. It has a small electric motor in between the transmission and engine, and actually on screen here I'm showing where the power is being distributed. And it moves nicely. This is the top model, so it has the more powerful version of this 6-cylinder. You can get the lower trims, has a lower horsepower tune, and in addition you can also get a plug-in hybrid version of this engine paired with the 4-cylinder engine. But today we're going to talk about this inline 6, and like I said, I had this exact model, the same trim and everything last year as a 24. So let's see about the 2025 model. The things I didn't like wouldn't be a published change by Mazda, but let's see. Every model year, typically automakers tweak some things, and let's see if they improved it. As we come to this stop, the first thing that definitely needed tweak last year was this 8-speed automatic transmission. Yeah, nice torque there. As I was coming to a stop there, last year you would feel that clutch disengage, re-engage. This is not a torque converter automatic. It is a wet clutch system. It's like a manual transmission clutch. So you feel when it engages and disengages. Every time I let off the throttle last year, I would feel a bump. This year, none of that. In addition, on hills, it would feel like I was driving a manual transmission. The clutch would have to engage. This year, they smoothed it out. It's beautiful. It's so much better. Now you can still tell it's a clutch if you're, pay attention. Most people probably won't notice, but I can still tell it is a clutch. It's not a torque converter, but that leads to improved efficiency. And in manual mode, in sport, yeah, the paddles are pretty responsive. And this handles way better than it should for its size and weight. Yeah, it's way more responsive, this transmission, in manual mode as well. So they overall retuned the transmission, and it's a much better experience. Last year, I was a little hesitant to recommend this vehicle because I thought it needed more time in the oven, specifically for that. The next thing I complained about was the ADAS system. On the highway, it would not hold lanes very well, but I have some new footage this year and I'll show you if they improved it. And as you can see on the highway here, in the self-driving mode, it is doing an excellent job, even passing that truck. The last time it thought the truck was in my left lane, in the 24, the 25, it's reading correctly. It's holding these heavy curves. Well, there's another one coming up. It is so much better than the 24. So they made a huge improvement to the ADAS features in the 25, and I love how it shows the curve on the dash. But again, it's holding this pretty big curve. And I'm gonna have to slow down because there's a cop here. And in the 24, it would often go over the lane and start beeping at you. I can do this now. I would constantly get beeped at, constantly. I did that manually just to show you, but this time the automated system holds the center of the lane beautifully. So well done, Mazda. Yeah, so huge improvement to the ADAS system. Again, very happy. Mazda is doing continuous improvements and updating their vehicles, and that's great to see. And like I said, it went from pretty horrible to very, very good. One of the top systems, actually. And I love the display they have on the dash as well. But not everything has been fixed. The next thing I complained about last year was no lumbar in the passenger seat. And again, this vehicle is about $60,000. I would expect the passenger side to have adjustable lumbar support. They did not fix that for 25, unfortunately. I also thought the seats might have massage at this price level, but again, they didn't add that either. Another thing I complained about was the steering wheel heat. Only the grips are heated at the 9 and 3 position. The top and bottom are not heated. They did not fix that either for 25, but that is a Mazda thing in all the vehicles. So, you know, hopefully they will update that soon here. And again, I'm complaining more because of this price point. And speaking of the price, they did change the price for 25, and it actually went down. This vehicle, fully loaded, is $58,000. Now, I believe in 24, the towing package was included. This one does not have that. It's about a $900 option. But even if you added that, at $59,000, it's still a few grand cheaper than it was in 24. In 24, it was over $61,000, the same vehicle. So I'm very happy that, you know, they did reduce the price and still made improvements. Now, one final bonus thing, I believe they slightly improved the ride. I can't fully remember. My girlfriend did say this ride's a little bit more comfortable. This has the 21-inch wheels on this top model. Again, if you went for the lower trim, you'd get smaller wheels, which would further improve the ride. But overall, I think it rides well, even with these 21s. It's on the firm side, it's on the taunt side, but I think it's still pretty comfortable. And of course, there's no adjustable suspension in this vehicle. So guys, yeah, that's the changes for 25. I'm super happy they improved 2 big items, in my opinion. A couple of smaller items for the future, hopefully they'll get to. But anyway, guys, tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you own a 24 or 25? Have you seen these improvements? Do you want these improvements? Some of these might be software updatable too. I'm not sure. Maybe the dealer can update a 24 with the latest software. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video.